Hello students. Now in this session we are going to discuss about this paper number SBI PO Prelim 844. Now in this paper number 844, as it is a prelims paper, now we are discussing question number 66 to 100. These 35 questions come under this reasoning section. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about these 35 questions in this reasoning section. Then coming to question number 66 onwards. Now 66 to 70 it is based on floor arrangement. 8 people K, L, M, N, O, P, Q and R live on 8 different floors of a building but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, the one above that is number 2 and so on till the topmost floor is number 8. Hence, how many persons are there? 8 persons. 8 persons, 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. 8 persons. Now these 8 persons are staying in these 8 different floors. Now we need to identify who is staying on which floor. Okay, here there is no other parameter added to this one. Just the persons we need to identify. This is the easiest of the floor arrangement. Then coming to condition number 1. Tell me what about condition number 1 here? First condition P lives on an even number floor but not on the topmost floor. P lives on an even number floor but not on the topmost floor and P ఎక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు చెప్పండి 8th floor అయితే కాదు అయితే 2nd floor ఉండొచ్చు 4th floor ఉండొచ్చు 6th floor ఉండొచ్చు ఎన్ని పాసిబిలిటీస్ వస్తున్నాయి 3 పాసిబిలిటీస్ 3 పాసిబిలిటీస్ వస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇంకో పారామీటర్ లేదు థర్డ్ పాసిబిలిటీ కూడా ఇక్కడ రాసేసుకోండి ఓకే then P lives on an even number floor but not on the topmost floor. Only 3 people between L and P. P ki L ki మధ్యలో 3 members. ఇక్కడ P ఉన్నాడు కాబట్టి 1 2 3 L will be here first case. Second case లో L ki P ki మధ్యలో 3 members కాబట్టి L must be here. And third case లో 1 2 3 L must be here. How many possibilities? 3 different possibilities. R lives immediately below L. R is immediately below L. R is immediately below L. R is immediately below L. 2 people live between R and M. R ki M ki మధ్యలో 2 persons. Now in the first case M cannot be here and M must be on the 8th floor. 2 people between R and M, this case is completely ruled out because P and M must be in the same floor. Then 2 people between R and M, M must be here. 2 people between R and M. K lives immediately above Q. K is immediately above Q. Now in this case, K is immediately above Q, 4 and 3. Now in this case, K is immediately above Q, K is here, immediately above Q, Q is here. There are as many people between Q and R as between R and O. Q ki R ki మధ్య ఎంతమంది అయితే ఉన్నారో R ki O ki మధ్య అంతేమంది ఉన్నారు అని అన్నారు. ఇక్కడ Q ki R ki మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు ఒకరే. R ki O ki మధ్యలో ఒకరే ఉండాలి కాబట్టి O must be here. If O is here, K L M N, K L M N, N is the person left over, N must be here. సరిపోయిందండి. Now this is the final arrangement. Then coming back to this one. Number of people between Q and R. Q ki R ki మధ్యలో 1 2 3 4 5 members ఉన్నారు. R ki O ki మధ్యలో 5 members ఉన్నారు అంటే 1 2 3 4 5. Q and O must be in the same place, not possible. This is also ruled out. Finally we have left with only the first case. P is on the 2nd floor. Done with this? Now these 5 questions 66 to 70 are based on that arrangement. Then 71 to 75. Now in this one it is based on parallel arrangement, parallel row arrangement. 12 people are seated in 2 parallel rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in this row, this is row 1, persons are facing south. And who are those persons? J, K, L, M, N, O. And in this one, row 2, the persons who are seated in row 2 are facing towards north. And U, V, W, X, Y, Z are the 6 persons we have. Then coming down to this 3, 4, 5 and 6. It also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. M sits 4th to the left of J. ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఉండాలి చెప్పండి J to O ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి. Now in this one U to J, U to Z must be here. M sits 4th to the left of J and if J is here 1, 2, 3, 4, M will be here. That is the first case. Then what is the second possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then if J is at the second place, then M will be here. Done with this? M sits fourth to the left of J. Next one. The one facing J sits third to the left of Y. J ki evaraithe opposite unnaro, that person is third to the left of Y. J ki opposite third to the left of Y kabatti Y ikkada undali. 1, 2, 3. J ki opposite third to the left of Y, Y is here. 1, 2, 3. The one who is opposite to J is third to the left of Y. Only one person between Y and U. Y ki U ki madhyalo okare undali. Kanuka U ikkadaina undachu, ikkadaina undachu. Kani second case lo U must be here. One person between Y and U. U does not sit at any one of the extremes. U cannot be here. Now in this case, U must be here. And the one facing Z sits second to the right of K. Z ki facing evaraithe unnaro sits second to the right of K. Now Z, if Z is here, K must be here. If Z is here, K must be here. If Z is here, not possible. Kanuka Z can be in these two places. ఇక్కడ Z ఉంటే ఇక్కడ K ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ Z ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదు. మనకి ఇక్కడ మనకు ఒకటే పాసిబిలిటీ వస్తుంది చూడండి. Z is here. The one who is facing Z sits second to the right of K అన్న. Sits second to the right of K. ఇక్కడ Z వస్తే second to the right of K not possible. ఇక్కడ Z వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. Hence in the first case Z is at this extreme. ఇక్కడ Z ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, K will be here. ఇక్కడ Z ఉంటే K will be here. Here there are two different possibilities. Z1 then K1 and Z2, here it will be K2. There are two different possibilities to this Z and K. Next one. The one who is facing Z sits second to the right of K. Z does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the line. Z is not at the extreme ends of the line. This case is completely ruled out because in this case Z must be at this corner. Hence Z cannot be here. In this case Z must be here. If Z is here, then K must be at this place. The one who is facing Z is J. That J is sitting second to the right of K. Next one. Only two people between K and O. K ki O ki madhyalo entamandi unnaro cheppandi? Two people, hence O must be here. The one facing K sits second to the left of X. Facing K sits second to the left of X. X is here. V is not an immediate neighbor of Z. V cannot be here. V is here. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. L is not an immediate neighbor of M. L cannot be here. L is here. Hence J, K, L, M, and O. These are the 6 persons who are facing south and these are the 6 persons facing north. This is the final arrangement. OJL, OJL, KNM, WZU, VYX is the final order. Question number 71 to 75. These 5 questions are based on this arrangement. Then 76 to 80. Now in this 76 to 80, when a word arrangement and number arrangement machine is given input line of words and numbers, it arranges them following a particular rule. The following is an illustration of input and the rearrangement. All the numbers are 2-digit numbers. Now input lo any elements unnai cheppandi? 12 elements unnai. Output lo 12 elements. Now output ఎన్నో step చెప్పండి? Output step 6 is the last step అన్నారు. మనకి 12 elements ని 6 steps లో అరేంజ్ అయ్యాయి. మనకు ఒక్కొక్క స్టెప్ లో ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ అరేంజ్ అయ్యాయి? 2 ఎలిమెంట్స్. మరి ఏ విధంగా అరేంజ్ అయ్యాయి చూడండి. 71, 23, 15 odd numbers in the descending order. Odd numbers in descending order. Next, amount elderly OPM. That means A, E and O vowels in the ascending order. First odd in the descending order. Next, vowels in the ascending order, followed by even numbers in the ascending order, and followed by consonants in the descending order. And again, V and K. These are the consonants in the descending order. And the entire sequence is divided into these 4 cases. Then coming to the first one. Then how these elements were arranged. OPM. Whatever this OPM is starting with a vowel. The word which is starting with the highest vowel O. And next one, here 58. Whatever this 58 is the least even number. Highest vowel and the least even numbers, first these two were arranged. OPM. నెక్స్ట్ ఓపియం కన్నా ప్రీవియస్ వోవెల్ ఏమొస్తుంది చెప్పండి, ఎల్డర్లీ. అండ్ 58 తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ హైయెస్ట్ నెంబర్, ఎందుకు ఈవెన్ నెంబర్స్ ఇన్ ద అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్ అండ్ వోవెల్స్ ఇన్ ద అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్. మనకి ఇక్కడ మనకి హైయెస్ట్ వోవెల్కి ప్రీవియస్ వోవెల్ తీసుకున్నాం, ఎల్డర్లీ. ఓపియం ఇక్కడేమో 15. 58 తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ ఏమని చెప్పండి, 64. దెన్ ప్రీవియస్ వోవెల్ టు ఎల్డర్లీ, amount is here. The next one, highest even number. కనుక 3 even numbers and 3 vowels that are started with the vowels are arranged by step 3. Isn't it? ఇంకా మనకి 6 ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉండిపోయినాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ 6 ఎలాగ అరేంజ్ చేసాం, ఫస్ట్ 3 స్టెప్స్లో వర్డ్స్ ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో అరేంజ్ చేసాం, నెంబర్స్ లాస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో అరేంజ్ చేసాం. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి, ఇప్పుడు నెంబర్స్ ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో అరేంజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, వర్డ్స్ ఏమో లాస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో అరేంజ్ చేస్తాం. నెంబర్స్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్, ఇంకా మిగిలిపోయింది ఆడ్ అండ్ కాన్స్టెంట్. ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్, లీస్ట్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్ 15. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, హియర్ verdict highest consonant at the last place. నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్లో 15 shifted to the next place, verdict shifted to the previous place. Verdictకి ప్రీవియస్ నెంబర్, ప్రీవియస్ వర్డ్ నెంబర్, అండ్ 15కి నెక్స్ట్ నెంబర్ 23. 23కి నెక్స్ట్ నెంబర్ ఏమని చెప్పండి, 71. అండ్ నేచర్కి ప్రీవియస్ వర్డ్ kinetic. This is how these words and the numbers were arranged. Clear now? All these questions are based on a single input and you have to work out all the steps. 76 to 80. Then question numbers 81 to 85. Now this 81 to 85 is based on days, Monday to Sunday of the same week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Altogether, there are some 7 days in this week. 7 friends, PQRSTUNV, visit 7 different countries, namely Japan, Germany and so on, and starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Monday to start అయ్యి Sunday to end అవుతుంది. ఒక్కొక్కరు ఒక్కొక్క రోజున ఒక్కొక్క కంట్రీని విజిట్ చేశారు అని అన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి చెప్పండి, ఎవరు ఏ రోజున ఏ కంట్రీ విజిట్ చేశారు. దెన్ coming to condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, R visits on Thursday. Definite information I am fixing R here. R visits on Thursday. Only 2 people between R and the one who wins Germany. R ki Germany ke majhlo entamandi unnaru cheppandi, 2. R ikkada got 1 to Germany and the one who visited Germany maybe on Sunday, or R ikkada got Germany. Germany must be on Monday. Germany is on Monday. Then 2 people between R and the 1. Kanaka second possibility on the captain. Now we are fixing R at this place. 4 people visit between Germany and V. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people between Germany and V. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in between Germany and V. The one who visits Malaysia visits immediately before V. Malaysia immediately before V. Malaysia is immediately before V. The one who visits Malaysia is immediately before V. And next one, only 2 people between Malaysia and P. Between Malaysia and P, there must be 2 people. Malaysia can get 1, 2, P must be here. P and R cannot be at the same place. Isn't it? Hence the first case is ruled out. Now Malaysia and P major 2 members, you have to P must be here. P must visit on Tuesday. And next one, S visits on one of the days after the one who visits Malaysia. S is after Malaysia, hence S must be on Sunday. U visits immediately after the one Japan. Japan ikkada unte U ikkada undali. Japan ikkada unte U. Japan ikkada unte U. How many possibilities? Japan can be here or Japan can be here. There are 2 different possibilities. And U does not visit Malaysia. Now U cannot be here. As U cannot be here, Japan cannot be here. Hence U must be here. If U is here, the one who visits Japan must visit on Tuesday. Next one, only 3 people visit Japan and Nepal. 1, 2, 3, Japan and Nepal, there must be exactly 3 people. Japan and Nepal. The next one, the one who visits Australia visits immediately before China. Australia and China must be adjacent to each other. Australia is immediately before China, and Australia, and this is China. Australia is immediately before China. Then Q does not visit on Monday. Q cannot be on Monday, hence Q must be on Friday. Then PQR, S, T, U and V. Then what are the countries? Germany, Japan, Australia. and China, India, and so on. Hence, India is the country left over. Yes, visited India on Sunday. Done with this? Now, this is the final arrangement. All the 5 questions are based on this arrangement itself, 81 to 85. The next one. Question numbers 86 to 90, they are based on input, they are based on syllogisms. Logically follows. Logically follows means basic model in the syllogism, the first model. Some of the outputs are results. These are the outputs and these are results. Some outputs are result. All outputs are what? All outputs are products. All products are yield. All these products are yield. This is the basic diagram. Then all outputs are yield. Definitely true because an output and a circle yield lopulum. And so all outputs are yield is true. All results are yields is a problem. Results and yields avvacha. Ila raskochu kada yield raskochu. Hence this is also true. All the statements are affirmative. Kanaka possibility ki single diagram raskovu. Hence both the conclusions are true. That is choice 3, 86. Then 87. All crafts are project. These are the crafts which are project. All crafts are project. Some of the projects are missions and no mission is a guide. No mission is a guide means mission and guide, no intersection between mission and a guide. Some projects are guide. Project is here, guide is here, no intersection, false. No project is a guide. Project is here, guide is here, definitely true. And second conclusion is true, as it is a negative conclusion. Now to make this one false, now we need to go for an alternate diagram. What is a complementary pair to this one? Negative conclusion true అయింది కాబట్టి 100% ట్రూ అయిందా లేదా చెక్ చేయాలనుకుంటే కనీసం ఒకసారి ఫాల్స్ అవుతుందా లేదా ట్రై చేయండి. నో ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ఎ గైడ్ కాబట్టి సమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ గైడ్స్ అని చెప్పాలి. నౌ వీ నీడ్ టు ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ బిట్వీన్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అండ్ గైడ్. నౌ గైడ్ విల్ బి హియర్. As some projects are guides is true, no project is a guide will be false. Alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion false. After making the previous conclusion false, ఇంతకు ముందు బేసిక్ డయాగ్రామ్లో ఫాల్స్ అండ్ అఫర్మేటివ్ కన్క్లూజన్ ఇప్పుడు ట్రూ అయిందో లేదో చూడండి. సమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ గైడ్, నౌ సమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ గైడ్స్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. కనుక ఫస్ట్ కన్క్లూజన్ ఫాల్స్, సెకండ్ ఈస్ ట్రూ, ఫస్ట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ, సెకండ్ ఈస్ ఫాల్స్. Hence, between these two only one can be true, both cannot be true at the same time. Hence, it is the case of either one or two, choice for 87. Then 88, some outputs are result. These are the outputs which are result, output and result. And next one, all these outputs are products, all outputs are products, and all products are yield, all products are yield. Then no product is a result. Some of the product are result, ikkade telustundi. Project and result, there is an intersection. And no project is a result is false. All yields are product. All product are yields is true. All yields are product is false. Hence neither one nor two, choice 5 is the answer, question number 88. Then 89, all crafts are project. These are the crafts which are project. Some projects are missions. No mission is a guide. No mission is a guide, no intersection between mission and a guide. No guide is a craft. Guide ikkada, craft ikkada, definitely true. Some missions are craft. Mission ikkada, craft ikkada, false. Ikkada no guide is a craft true అయింది కాబట్టి then ఇప్పుడు 100% ట్రూ అయిందా లేదా చెక్ చేయండి. కనుక సమ్ మిషన్స్ ఆర్ గైడ్స్. నో గైడ్ ఈజ్ ఎ క్రాఫ్ట్ కాబట్టి సమ్ గైడ్స్ ఆర్ క్రాఫ్ట్. గైడ్ క్రాఫ్ట్ కలవచ్చా లేదా ఇలా చెప్పండి. గైడ్ దేంతో కలవకూడదు, ఇక్కడ మిషన్తో కలవకూడదు. మిషన్తో కలవకుండా ఇలా క్రాఫ్ట్స్తో కలవచ్చు కదా, కలిసింది. కనుక సమ్ మిషన్స్, సమ్ గైడ్స్ ఆర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ. సమ్ గైడ్స్ ఆర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ, నో గైడ్ ఈజ్ ఎ క్రాఫ్ట్ విల్ బి ఫాల్స్. ఆల్టర్నేట్ డయాగ్రామ్ ట్రూ అయింది, ప్రీవియస్ నెగిటివ్ కన్క్లూజన్ ఫాల్స్ అయింది. ఈ ప్రీవియస్ నెగిటివ్ కన్క్లూజన్ ఫాల్స్ అయిన వెంటనే ఇంతకుముందు ఫాల్స్ అయిన ఎఫర్మేటివ్ ఇప్పుడు ట్రూ అయిందో లేదో చూడండి. సమ్ మిషన్స్ ఆర్ క్రాఫ్ట్, ఇప్పుడు కూడా సమ్ మిషన్స్ ఆర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ ట్రూ అవ్వలేదు, అవునా కదా. అండ్ సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్ హియర్, నెయిదర్ వన్ నాట్ టూ. డన్. నెయిదర్ వన్ నాట్ టూ, చాయిస్ 5 is the answer, 89. Then 90th, no price is a rate. Now this is price and this is rate. No price is a rate. All rates are expenses. All these rates are what? Expenses. No expense is a price. Expense is here, price is here, definitely true. All prices are expenses is a possibility. Then first one negative conclusion true కాబట్టి ఇది 100% ట్రూ అయిందా లేదా చెక్ చేయాలంటే ఆల్టర్నేట్ డయాగ్రామ్ ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. సమ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఆర్ ప్రైస్ అని చెప్పండి. ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ప్రైస్ మనకి ఇలా కలవచ్చు కదా, ప్రైస్. ఎస్, ఇలా కలిస్తే మనకి ఏమైపోయింది, సమ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఆర్ ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ. నో ఎక్స్పెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఎ ప్రైస్ విల్ బి ఫాల్స్. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఫాల్స్. సెకండ్ వన్, ఆల్ ప్రైసెస్ ఆర్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఈజ్ ఎ పాసిబిలిటీ. ఈ ప్రైసెస్ అన్ని ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ అవ్వచ్చు అని చెప్పాను. ప్రైస్ ఈ రేట్తో కలవకుండా మనకి ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్లోకి ఇలా రావచ్చు కదా ప్రైస్. ఎస్, ఇలా వస్తే ఇప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది, ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్, ఓన్లీ 2 ఈజ్ ట్రూ. Only 2, choice for question number 90. Then 91 to 95, these 5 are based on coded inequalities. The relation between L and U. L ekkada undi, U ekkada undi. Renditlo majhilo common ga unnadi B. Kanuka B greater than or equals to L and B lesser than or equals to U. That means U greater than or equals to B. B lesser than or equals to U, U greater than or equals to B. Now between U and L, U greater than or equals to L is 2, L lesser than or equals to U is 2. L can be either lesser than or equals to. Either lesser or equal, either 1 or 2, choice 5 is the answer, 91. Done with this, 91 choice 92. X and K. X ikkada undi, K ikkada undi. Which element is common, W. W nunchi X ki ravali and W nunchi K ki ravali. W నుంచి X చూసుకుంటే 2 ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, నో రిలేషన్. హెన్స్ నో రిలేషన్ కెన్ బి డ్రాన్ బిట్వీన్ X అండ్ K. L అండ్ W. W ఇక్కడ, L ఇక్కడ. W greater than or equals to C, C greater than or equals to L. That means which symbol is common, greater than or equals to. W greater than or equals to L is 2. L lesser than or equals to W is 2. Hence only 2 is 2, that is choice to 92. Then 93, R and J. R ikkada undi, J ikkada undi. Which element is common, U is common. U lesser than or equals to R and U and J. U lesser than or equals to J, that means J greater than or equals to U. J greater than or equals to U, U lesser than or equals to R. Now between R and J, greater than, lesser than, 2 opposite symbols, no relation. L and K. L ikkada undi, K ikkada undi. Which element is common, U is common. L lesser than U, is it K greater than or equals to U means U lesser than or equals to K. L lesser than K is 2. L lesser than K is 2. Hence 2 is 2, choice 4. 93 choice 4. 94, the relation between D and L. D nunchi C ki, C nunchi L. D greater than C, C greater than L, D greater than L is 2. L and D. L is here, D is here. Again between D to C, C to L. D is greater than L, but as here equals to L is false. Only 1 is true. Choice 4, 94. Then coming to question number 95. S and R. R is here, S is here. Which element is common, M. Between R and M, R lesser than M, M lesser than or equals to S, R lesser than S is 2, S greater than R is 2. Y and S. Y is here, S is here. Now between M and Y, M greater than or equals to Y, M and S. M lesser than or equals to S means S greater than or equals to M. S greater than or equals to Y, Y lesser than or equals to S. Hence both the conclusions are true, that is choice to 95. 95 choice 2. Question numbers 96 to 100, these 5 are based on coding and decoding. Urban people prefer cars. Profit for urban areas. Now if you compare these two, which word is common? Urban is the only word that is common between these two. As urban is the word that is common, the code that is common is AB. And the code given to the word urban is AB. Then if you compare 1 and 3, people prefer cars. People is the word that is common between these two. As people is the word that is common between these two, and the code that is common between these two is EG. VE, and the code to the word people is VE, people and VE. Then if you compare 1 and 4, prefer and cars. Prefer and cars, ikkada vere ఈ 3 స్టేట్మెంట్స్లో చెక్ చేసుకుంటే ప్రిఫర్ అండ్ కాస్ట్లో ఏ ఒక్క వర్డ్ కూడా ఇంకోసారి రిపీట్ అవ్వలేదు, రాలేదు. కాబట్టి ఆ రెండిట్ల మధ్యలో మనం కోడ్స్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. ప్రిఫర్ అండ్ కార్స్. ప్రిఫర్కి కోడ్ ఐఎం అయితే కార్స్ ఏమో ఈజీ. ప్రిఫర్ ఈజీ అయితే కార్స్ ఐఎం. Then if you compare 2 and 3, profit for areas unknown. For is the word that is common. As for is the word that is common and the code that is common is ZI. For is ZI. Profit areas. Profit is a word that is common. As profit is a word that is common, and the code that is common is IM is. Now NP and SU. NP is the code that is common, and the code to the word profit is N. Then which word is left over? Areas. Code SU. The code given to the word areas is SU. Then demand and hike. Hike is the word that is common between these two. As a hike is the word that is common, and the code that is common between these two is what? QRCD. CD is common. The code given to the word hike is CD. Then the second sentence. A word means profit for urban areas or areas SUI. And demand is left over. Demand ki code em cheppandi? Demand QR. Demand QR is the code. Next one, in and margin. In and margin inka manaki ekkada manaki repeat avaledu kabatti veeti kuda two different codes. In and margin. What are those two different codes? XL and JN. XL or JN. In the given code language, if small is coded as WY, then prefer small cars. Preferred cars ki IM easy. దాంతో పాటు ఏముండాలి చెప్పండి? WY. IM easy WY. Choice 3 is the answer. 96 in any order. Again, the codes need not necessarily be in the same order. What is the code for areas? Tell me what is the code? SU. SU is the code to the word areas, that is choice 4. 98. What does the code JN stands for? The code JN stands for either in or margin. In or margin, choice 3. 98 choice. What will be the possible code for urban food demand? Urban food demand. Urban is AB, demand is QR. AB, QR. Urban AB, demand QR. Meanwhile, we are left with food. Food ki code em cheppandi? Food code emi ledu. కనుక ఫుడ్కి కోడ్ ఇచ్చిన కోడ్స్లో కాకుండా వేరే కోడ్ ఏదైనా అయి ఉండాలి. మనకి ఏది అవ్వచ్చు చెప్పండి? ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏబిక్యూఆర్. ఏబిక్యూఆర్ ఇందులో లేదు. ఏబిక్యూఆర్ చాయిస్ 2 కెన్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. 3 కెనాట్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. ఏబిక్యూఆర్ 4 కెన్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. ఈ రెండిట్లో మనకి ఏదవుతుంది? ఏబిక్యూఆర్ ఎంజే. ఎంజే ఫుడ్కి కోడ్ అవుతుందో లేదో చూడండి. ఎంజే మనకి ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడ ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి ఇట్ కెన్ బి ద కోడ్ టు ద వర్డ్ ఫుడ్. Hence, what is your answer? Choice 219. What will be the code for hike? Hike code in Japanese CD. Yes, CD is the code to the word hike. Other than the options given, choice 4 is the answer. 100. Do you know? Now this is about question numbers 96 to 100. Hence, with this we have come to an end of this paper. 844 Prelim SBI PO Prelim. Question number 66 to 100 reasoning section. Hope everyone followed this one. This is the easiest paper till today. ఈ రోజు వరకు వచ్చిన పేపర్స్లో ఈజియెస్ట్ పేపర్ ఇదండి. అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్కోర్ 35 out of 35 in this paper. And in lesser than, the time should not be more than 15 minutes. It must be around 12 to 15 minutesలో మీరు 34 out of 35 స్కోర్ చేశారో లేదో చూసుకోండి. ఈ పేపర్ కానీ మీరు 35 out of 35 in between 12 to 15 మీరు చేసుకుంటే then you are on par with the standards. Examination standard ప్రకారం మీరు ఉన్నట్టు. లేదు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ టైం తీసుకున్నారనుకుంటే you are not on par with the examination pattern. Done with this? Hope everyone followed this one. Thank you for your participation. And in the next session, let's meet again with another paper explanation. Thank you very much.